If you are watching this, one of two things is true. Either you have loved someone who seemed to feel everything and show nothing, someone who pulled you close and then disappeared without warning, someone who gave you more than anyone ever had, and then one day went quiet in a way you couldn't explain. Or you are that person, and somewhere inside you, there is a question you have never quite been able to answer. Why does love always feel like this for you? Why the closeness feels dangerous? Why you give so much and still feel unseen? Why the people you love the most are the ones who eventually feel the distance the most? This video is for both of you, because what is happening between you has a name, it has a structure, and once you understand it, it stops being a wound. It becomes something else entirely. That person you are thinking of right now, or the person you recognize in yourself, most likely belongs to a rare psychological family. You may know them as INFJ, INTJ, INFP, or INTP. But behind those four letters is something deeper than a personality test. These are the deep intuitives. They do not move through the world by reacting to what is visible. They move by sensing what is underneath. Patterns no one else noticed, meanings no one else named, futures no one else has seen yet. That gift is real. It is not a metaphor. It is the reason people feel so understood by them, so seen, so met at a depth they had never reached with anyone else. But that same gift is also the source of the deepest confusion in love, because the mind that sees everything about others struggles to be seen itself. The heart that loves with rare intensity does not know how to love in ordinary doses. The soul that imagines the depths of a relationship sometimes cannot survive contact with its surface. And so love, for a deep intuitive, becomes a set of paradoxes, tensions that look like flaws from the outside, but from the inside, they are something else. They are the shape of a particular kind of depth that most people never fully understand, until now. Because today, we are going to name four of them. And when you hear them, something is going to shift. Not just in how you understand them, in how you understand yourself. Let's start with the first paradox. The deep intuitive wants connection at a depth most people never experience. Not surface-level company, not comfortable familiarity. They want to be truly known. They reach toward you in ways that feel rare and real. And then, at a certain moment, something happens. You feel it before you understand it. They go quiet. They need space. They pull back from the very thing they were reaching for. This is not manipulation. It is not games. It is not you. Here is what is actually happening. For a deep intuitive, being truly close to someone means being truly seen by someone. And being truly seen is the thing they want most and fear most at the exact same time. The closer you get, the more exposed they feel. And exposure carries a very old fear that if you see everything, you will find something that cannot be loved. So they pull back, not because they stopped loving you, but because loving you started to feel dangerous. The person who wants connection the most is also the one who runs from it the hardest. This is the desire-retreat paradox. This is where most people think they understand the pattern. They don't, because what comes next is not about fear. It is about something much quieter and much harder to see. The second paradox is about being seen. The deep intuitive reads people at a level that can feel almost uncanny. They notice your mood before you notice it yourself. They hear what you are not saying. They understand your patterns, your contradictions, your hidden fears, often better than you understand them yourself. You feel seen by them, really seen, and that feeling is rare enough that it can become the primary reason you stay. But inside, the deep intuitive carries a quiet grief, because despite everything they can see in others, they feel profoundly invisible themselves, not misunderstood in a surface way, invisible at the level of their depth. The part of them that thinks in patterns and future possibilities, that lives several layers below what most conversations can reach, that part has almost never been met by another person. They have spent their life seeing others clearly and feeling that no one has ever quite seen them back. And when you love a deep intuitive, you are loving someone who is still carrying that grief, someone who is still quietly waiting to be found. This is the witness ghost paradox. If this is already hitting something true, subscribe, because we are only halfway through, and the next two paradoxes are the ones nobody talks about. Now, the third paradox, and most people who love a deep intuitive never see this one coming. When a deep intuitive decides to love you, they do not do it halfway. They bring their full intensity, their full loyalty, their full attention. They show up for you in ways that feel almost impossible to reciprocate. They remember everything. They anticipate your needs. They carry your pain alongside their own. And this is real. It is not performance. It is exactly how they love. But it is also unsustainable, because the deep intuitive gives far beyond what was asked, far beyond what is healthy, far beyond what they actually have to give. And over time, something accumulates. Not anger at you, not resentment at the relationship, something quieter and more complicated than that. They resent themselves for not knowing how to love in smaller doses, for giving more than they were ever asked to give. And because that resentment has nowhere clean to go, it sometimes lands on you, not in explosions, in withdrawals, in a sudden distance that seems to arrive from nowhere. You didn't ask for everything they gave. They just didn't know how to offer less. And that is not your fault, but you will feel it anyway. This is the overflow resentment paradox. And even that is not what breaks most connections. What breaks them is something even less visible, because the final paradox does not create conflict. It creates distance. And the fourth paradox is perhaps the most silent of all. The deep intuitive does not want perfection. They would deny it if you accuse them of it. What they want, they will tell you, is authenticity, depth, growth, real presence. Those are not unreasonable things to want. But the standard they hold, usually without being fully aware of it, is not built for ordinary human beings. It is built for the version of you they imagined when they first fell in love with who you could become. And that version is real enough to feel possible, but it lives just beyond what any living person can sustain. So at some point, reality arrives. You are tired, you are distracted, you are human in all the ways humans inevitably are. And the deep intuitive does not blame you. Exactly. They grieve, quietly, internally. They mourn the version of the relationship they believed in, and they begin to withdraw in ways so subtle you may not notice until the distance has already become a wall. The relationship does not end with a confrontation. It ends with a silence that grows, with fewer of the conversations that used to go deep, with a warmth that is still present, but somehow farther away. And you are left wondering when things changed, and how, and whether there was anything you could have done. There wasn't. Not because you failed, but because the gap between what they imagine and what any reality can hold, that gap is built into the way they love. This is the dream grief paradox. And this is the part almost no one talks about, because from the outside, nothing looks broken, but from the inside, something has already ended. Now tell me, which paradox hit you hardest? And tell me, are you watching this as the deep intuitive or as the person who loves one? Drop your answer below. Just the name, if that is all you have. You will know which one. If this video gave you something real, consider supporting the channel through membership. Members get early access to selected videos and help make this work possible. The join button is just under the video. Now, remember the moment we started with. If you are the one who loved a deep intuitive, you spent a long time thinking you did something wrong. You didn't. What you were encountering was not a failure. It was a structure, a way of loving that was never going to be ordinary. And now, you have the map. And if you are the deep intuitive, you already know which paradox is yours. You have lived it for years. The desire that retreats, the witness that goes unseen, the overflow that turns inward, the dream that grieves in silence. You have felt all of it without ever having a name for it. Now you do, and a name changes everything. Because what you can name, you can hold. And what you can hold, you can begin to work with instead of fight against. These are not flaws. They are the shape of a very particular kind of inner world. A world where love is never casual, where depth is the only currency that matters, and where the distance someone creates is often the closest thing they have to saying, "I am afraid of how much I need you." The question was never how to make the paradox disappear. The question is whether you can learn to love someone who contains it, including yourself.